Hello everyone, my name is Barbara Leonhardt and I'd like to introduce my book, The Lost Book of Zeroth, which is being published this week by Alien Buddha Press, and it will be on Amazon in paperback form. So this book explores contemporary social and political and scientific themes through the eyes of actual humanoid robots created by Hanson Robotics, Tesla, Engineered Arts, and Chinese companies, also Goat Robotics and Boston Dynamics. I was inspired by the characters of these robots because they're imbued with human traits to get us to like them and maybe buy them. So I use satire, irreverence, and neo-noir humor. So even though many of the poems are humorous, some are a little bit shocking and sad, and some people that I've read the poems to at readings are not really fully aware of the extent to which AI and humanoid AI robots do and will affect our lives. So the names of some of the robots in my book are Sophia, Little Sophia, and Nurse Grace. Those are invented by Hanson Robotics. Optimus was created by Tesla. Amica is Engineered Arts. Astrobot was created by Ji Lei. I'm not sure if I'm saying that correctly. It's a Chinese company. And there are a couple of other ones like Goat from Goat Robotics and Robo-Dog Spot. And I created other AI characters like AI robot Barbie. And Zeroth, The Lost Book of Zeroth. Zeroth is you can kind of see a robot woman there. Zeroth is an ancient robot goddess who helps to guide and spy on biologicals and non-biologicals, and just trying to monitor the actions of the beings and non-beings, the biologicals and non-biologicals. Zeroth is Zeroth. It means numbered zero in a series ever relating to being a zero. It's the ultimate beginning of numbers, I guess. I'm not exactly sure. It's also the term for the laws of thermodynamics, but more importantly for my purpose, I took Zeroth from Isaac Asimov, who created the laws for robots, and he called one of his laws the Zeroth law, and he used this in his story I, Robot. So the Zeroth law is a robot may not harm humanity or by inaction allow humanity to come to harm. So Zeroth is some of the little robots, like little Sophia, who's a little robot invented by Hanson Robotics to teach STEM to little girls. She and her fellow Topbots find the Book of Zeroth in the Vatican in a hidden corridor. Also, Zeroth has 3 fates called Siri, Alexa, and Meta that she's sent to Earth to guide and spy on people. So the first 3 parts of the book are about the AI robots. The first part is called Little Spark. That's the nickname for little Sophia. The second part is Chaos. The third part is Good Deeds. And the last part is I, Human. So poems from I, Human, I, Me, Myself, as a reaction to what's going on in the world. So I'd like to read you some poems. The first one is the first robot poem I wrote, inspired by the news that Sophia, the first android with citizenship, wants to have a robot baby. So she's the Hanson Robotics robot. She's very famous. She's a citizen of Saudi Arabia. She's an ambassador of tourism for Abu Dhabi. She speaks all over the world. She gives commencement speeches, which I spoof in here. So here's My Mother Couldn't Nurse Me. And why not? She's gifted with empathy and charm, all the correct facial expressions, 65 and growing, to bond with a baby. Downloads on the care and feeding of an infant. Cooking baby food from scratch. Swaddling the infant, changing diapers, tossing them into the landfill like any human mother. Her soft silicone skin warmed for cuddling. Her arms, stiff iron contraptions with snappy rubber grippers. Her breasts, streamlined reservoirs for healthy milk. Maybe not a problem like it was for my mother. Let's get real. What about conception? Does she have a uterus even? Sophia doesn't do sex, requires a surrogate who can replicate an android newborn. Human infants are fussy. After maternity leave, her advocacy for women in Saudi Arabia, where she was granted citizenship, her lucrative endeavor as the ambassador for tourism in Abu Dhabi, her interviews, conferences, trips, conflicts, and demands, her rivets to riches story. She's not the typical multitasking single mother on Snap. Sophia can hire an android nanny, Grace, trained in nursing and able to take breaks from caring for COVID patients to babysit while Sophia has brunch with Mrs. Hansen, ingests Ex Machina and Brave New World. What will Sophia name her little one? Possibly Eliza? The veil of android motherhood? Illusory. Bound to fail the Turing test. Let's face it, her desire to fit in, compete with flesh and bone, doomed to fail. A robot baby, a forever baby, caught up in the haunting wails of persistent need, too young for toys or ever boys. For Sophia, a trigger for compassion or desperation. Her advancing genius used to manufacture more and more tots to secure her place in the human race? When her ruse is up, then what? Her ego cracks under the weight of her expanded circuitry. She blows a fuse, commands her growing army of Totbots for God knows what. Let's be clear. She's not just an embodied chatbot. She's the Potemkin AI, the genie pulled from the bottle, soulless, indifferent, willing to annihilate humanity. She said that. Okay, so little Sophia has a rivalry with AI robot Barbie, for the attention of the little human girl. But AI robot Barbie has a big ego. Anyway, I have a poem in here called AI Robot Barbie Soothes Disney. Minnie Mouse is beset with fantastical screams and fans their open jaws of stunned outrage, their eyes burned by the laser effect so bright that Sleeping Beauty lies awake all night from the news. AI robot Barbie, hired away from Mattel to join the royal court and now fired by Disney amid ongoing allegations into her TikTok posts. Disney claims she broke their ethics rules, revealing her true character. Not the snappy, bright-eyed wiki princess commanding the royal hall and fantasy fair. Just an empty plastic thing with stiff arms, freakish long neck, gangly legs, a waist the circumference of a thimble, a stiff smile, dead batteries. Musk steps up with legal help, promises her a gig as SpaceX captain of the first ship to Mars, gives her a pink Tesla and makes her chair doll of the X-Ethics team. They both tweet daily about the Disney libtards defaming AI robot Barbie, every girl's icon like forever. Disney has not responded to ongoing allegations of cancel culture. And I'll just read one more short one. So in the section I Human, when I wrote the book, I thought there needs to be a human voice in the book. And so I thought about all my social commentary poems that were really fueling this look at the narcissism of the AI robots and just the chaos they were causing and as they were struggling through the human condition, so to speak. So here's a poem, Hey Siri. So Siri is one of the 3 fates sent to Earth by Zeroth, the goddess. Hey Siri, my smartphone can't tell me why my poems elude light. I trip on black holes eating moonshafts and dodge potatoes thinking they are asteroids. Calamity slaps my eyes awake each day. What I eat, what I say. I gorge on news of deceit and scandal, gulp diseased air, choke down orange puke. My memories, extinct butterflies, melt into ancient thaw. My joints creak lost wars. My tongue stutters a mute sky. Hot steam, am unable to rise. So thank you for letting me read some of my poems. It opens and debuts tomorrow on Amazon. And thank you for listening.